Hi, my dears. Jumping on quickly before my next client. Just the Reiki shares. I had a few people asking about last night's Reiki share. It was full, so I couldn't put you on last night because of the numbers. I can only really do like 12 maximum here. Otherwise, the energy is too high. Lift the roof off. So Reiki shares are when people who are Reiki attuned can do Reiki on somebody else, as well as then they get on the bed and they have a session for themselves. So normally in a Reiki share night we start at 6:30. We do a bit of a meditation to bring in all the guides, and then we split into groups. So normally three, sometimes four, depending. Normally three. So you get on the bed for 30 minutes, and then there is the next person gets on the bed, and then the next person gets on the bed. So for that hour and at 30 minutes, you are allowing the energy to come down through your body. So not only are you having the session for yourself, but you're also allowing the energy to come down through your body for the person that you're working on. Because when you do Reiki, any form of Reiki, the energy is open in the top of your crown chakra, and it brings that energy down through you as the channel. So it's not only giving you the energy, it's giving the person that you're working on. So any level of Reiki, 1, 2, or 3, and any lineage of Reiki can come here for Reiki share. And especially for people who are like myself, when I started off first and I went home to my house and said I do Reiki, and nobody wanted to come near me, because some people in your family circles might not know anything about energy, not about anything about Reiki, what we do. So you can't really practice on anyone, and you don't have that spiritual plug-in. Where if you come here to do a Reiki share night, it means that you have a spiritual plug-in, a community of people who understand what Reiki is. You can ask questions. Maybe I'll be able to answer those questions for you, but you'll also be able to actually get on the bed and have a session with other people who are sharing the energy with the group, right? So Reiki Share is about people who do Reiki sharing energy. Normally you can have healing circles and stuff like that, where you can actually put a group of people into a room and you can do a healing circle. But that's not a Reiki share, because if you're doing a Reiki share, you need to have people who are doing Reiki also working in the circle with you. Because if, say for instance, in a healing circle where people come into a healing circle, you might have somebody who is in low vibration because they might be going through experiences going on in their life where they're in despair, or suppressing energy, or having going through their trials and traumas. And if you do a healing circle and those people are putting their hands on you, there's a transference of energy that is not as high as the energy that you be working with. So be very mindful when you go to a share night or a Reiki, that when it's a Reiki share, that the people that you're working with are Reiki attuned. So we don't have anybody else here, only people who are Reiki attuned, and people who are sharing each other's space, who are all like-minded and all working with source energy. So when you're open to Reiki, no matter what lineage you are, the crown chakra is open, the energy is flowing down from source, God, heaven, whatever you want to call it, and it's abundantly flowing for you and for anyone else you're putting your hands on. So Reiki shares are about people who do Reiki on each other, healers, people who are not healers but channels, and the healing energy that's flowing down through you is going to fix you when you're on the bed, and it's also going to fix others. So our Reiki shares here are only people who do Reiki, and most of the times when I do Reiki Share here, it's taken up by the people who are my own students, but I will be doing once a month a Reiki Share where I will be offering out to anyone else who wants to come to just feel energy, because I just love learning about energy and different flavors of energy. So for me, I love having people here who are not my lineage. Gives me experiences that I'm able to question. They can ask me questions because I'm learning every day. So next week, next Tuesday, which will be the 14th, I think it is that right? Next Tuesday, whatever date that is. Next Tuesday, I will be doing a Reiki share, and it will be open and offered out to anyone else out there who would like to come and have a feel of the energy, who would like just to come to connect. And it can be any form of Reiki, any lineage of Reiki. And it means that when you come here, you're going to be able to put your hands down on somebody and share energy. So the energy is flowing through you to get to the person. And when you get on the bed, the people who are working on you are only Reiki attuned. And I prefer, if you are Reiki attuned by a physical Reiki practitioner. I think that when we do Reiki, that the Reiki attunement process needs to be done by a physical person also, so not for people that are doing it online. I think that when people do Reiki courses online, the etheric body is done, the mental emotional body is done, but this physical body was not attuned by somebody physically. So be mindful of that also. Your online courses, we don't believe, in my perspective, is that the physical body also has to be attuned. Hence why when I did COVID and the courses in COVID, we did it online, but people actually came to my house for 20 minutes, each of them, for the 8 of them that was on that course, 20 minutes each week for 4 weeks to actually physically attuned by me. They just weren't in the room together. So I hope that makes sense. I'm looking forward to meeting new people who would like to come to share energy here. Because for me, it's all about learning. And if they can learn something here and I can learn something from them, all is good. So namaste.